Somebody go tell Sheed I'm the boogeyman. Nigga talking about some niggas the boogeyman. Nigga, I'm the boogeyman, nigga. Fuck wrong with y'all?
And we back. We back, man. Trophies back in the building, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't keep me away for too long. We back, man. It's still free fame. It's still free Geechee Gotti. It's still free Bill Collector. We gonna go ahead and run the predictions for this card Redemption 5. I ain't gonna lie. I thought maybe I was hearing whispers about Civil War, so I was excited about hearing about Civil War, but Redemption, I'm cool with Redemption as well. We gonna go ahead and get into these predictions. We got the trophies lined up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I can put the actual trailer up here on the left, but if not, we're just gonna listen along. So let's go ahead and start it right now. I'm gonna be watching right here.
Their energy, the feel, the quality.
What it feels like to be the nigga from Florida to finally get the URL. Now it's all on you.
Young Ra.
N2T, that's baby.
Z. Whoa.
Fuck Anderson.
We not gonna fly past that. First battle, we got Young Ra versus Zeke. OSBL on OSBL crime. OSBL on OSBL crime. Now, when you on this level, it's like I'm sorry. Yak. I'm sorry. You gotta go. So who's it gonna be? Young Ra or Zeke? Young Ra had a emergence from the smack track over there on Twitch, man. And what he did, even though he was a runner-up, he was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really captured a lot of eyes. You know what I'm saying? And tournament settings can often do that. I'm a product of it. You know, doing my thing for a minute in a tournament setting, I just think it really separated me from the pack. It's what you do after that, though. So after that, he had a hiccup. But we all do, man. We all do. The only problem with this game is when you have a hiccup, it's not like basketball. You got a game in 2 more days. So if you scored nothing, then you can drop 40 the next day. You know what I'm saying? Or you can score nothing again. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, it feels like a battle lives forever. In between that time of actually getting to your next battle. So Young Ra, he had a hiccup against Top Floor Loot. Top Floor Loot over there in Ohio really displayed some real heart. He kind of delivered a ass whooping. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was right there. But Young Ra fought through it, a real warrior. You know what I'm saying? And he's very captive. He's very captive, very different. And when he gets comfortable, he gets comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And across from him is a nigga Zeke, man. Zeke, OSBL, DC, the district. You know what I'm saying? My neighbors. It's about 7 or 6 entryways, to get to DC. It's just you can be on Maryland this side, DC on this side, you know what I'm saying? And those are neighbors, man. Those are homies. And Zeke really has a point to prove, man. I think Zeke just be tired of getting slighted. He really be tired of getting slighted. Like, he ain't one of the best performers. He got his vocal projections absolutely insane. His pockets that he get into is absolutely insane. He be dipping. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, Zeke has been focused. Leaving Ramadan. Zeke is Muslim. And just this mind state that I'm in right now, I've ran across a bunch of other Muslims who've been having a mind state of like being locked in. Like, even though Ramadan is finished, this is a starting line to the rest of the year. So it's crazy because the finish line is the starting line. I've recently just heard that from a movie, and I love that quote. And I think Zeke is focused on another level, man. He's focused on another level right now, and he wants to display his talents. He don't want to keep on opening up the card. He wants to get in rotation. Out of 5 trophies, I'm gonna give this battle a potential 3.5 trophies. Hunger is going to separate this battle. Hunger is going to separate this battle from the whoever's more hungry, I believe, whoever's more focused, whoever's more comfortable, I believe is going to win this battle. In my personal opinion, I'm calling it straight down. I'm not. These are OSBL. That's my league. That's my league. But everybody respect me for calling it how I see it, because I will give straight up criticism. It's just not really no hate. I'm gonna give this battle 2-1 Zeke, and I'm gonna even call the rounds. Second and third. Zeke gets comfortable. When he get comfortable, he get the move. We're gonna move on to the next battle right now. Let's reset the trophies.
Birds, fuck MVP, fuck Kid Slade, fuck Casino, fuck all you niggas. I was supposed to be top 6.
It's Swerve.
And most importantly,
I really feel like I'm giving you a shot.
AJ2, fuck you, nigga.
It's nothing but a hype around. I'm gonna embarrass you.
It's battle right.
We got Swervo versus J2. Swervo versus J2. Man, hyped for this battle. I think these are 2 MCs who just absolutely know how to get to a haymaker. They just at any point, you just gotta, whoa, the building, the debris, 2x4s, cement blocks, bricks. These 2 guys right here, man, they've been going back and forth for some years. If y'all don't even know the history, back and forth for years, both of them calling each other bums. You ass, you terrible. And I think it all started from the Crucible. In between, they came up in the same type of process. And in this process, there was eliminations and things and so forth. And I believe there was a top 6. They was one of the first top 6, I believe. And between that, I think Swervo was left off the top 6. And there was some cancellations or, somebody couldn't make it or somebody backed out. And he was able to have the last entry, entering Ultimate Madness. And Ultimate Madness 4 was a display of the new talents. It was a class. They came in there with a class. I was also a part of that class. This is not about me, but it's like this is the history of it. That there was no real rollout. There was a tournament style. There wasn't no final exam. There wasn't no you're guaranteed this veteran. It was, you know what? Throw these niggas in the pot and let's just see who make it out. It was an experiment. And they started making their adjustments after they watched the game takes, how we did things. So in that tournament, J2 and Swervo was in that tournament. They both got eliminated first round. One might argue the impact of both battles. They might do that. But since then, they moved on with their careers. And I believe that J2 has been on some of the biggest cards there is. I don't know how the nigga do it. That nigga, He just and people would say that it's his fan base and because of his sexuality, being the Rainbow Gang. Hey, he always know. Hey, that's something that I always fuck with him with. But this is still respected. They don't show up to the battles too. Like it's not like it's just a whole bunch of gay people behind him or something like that. Pause. That's wild. But it's like, yo, he's over time earned his respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just another thing about that type of lifestyle, man. Just say who you are. Just be you. It's the download people who be kind of like weird and all that stuff like that. Just let people know who you are. And when you're comfortable and letting people know who you are, then people will accept you or reject you. But they're not no longer on the fence. And I think in between that allow people to be more open to his bars, be more open to his creativity, and understand him more. So it's like when you're not hiding behind this facade, it's easier just to translate type of thing. So, and he can cater to an audience if he wants to. So, I think he's been on some of the biggest cards, a lot of accolades, some of the biggest stages. It's not a card that's not really considered a big card that he's not really on or hasn't had the offer. You know what I'm saying? So, the skill set, they know how to get to a haymaker. He knows how to get to a haymaker out of nowhere. Boom, he'll break the building out of nowhere. Gives 110%. Loud nigga. Nigga just loud. Like, yo, relax. Like, even on the spaces. It's like, why are you that loud, sir? Moving on to Swervo. Swervo just recently was on the Patriots card with TBL. And he had a phenomenal showing against Danny Myers. I was in the building. I'm in the building. I'm on the card. And it's like, yo, following up Swervo is tough, fool. It's tough. He will break the building, and before you can even clean up the debris, they want you to get on stage. Like, Swervo, man, come sweep this shit up, man. Sweep this shit up. God damn. And his second rounder versus Danny Myers was just absolutely insane. Just the ability to catch on fire. Just catch on fire. Once he starts translating, once he gets into this octave in his voice, and I think he goes into a mode where he's just completely blackened. I don't even think he be there no more type of thing. And it's a different type of look. That's like my little brother. And that he really goes into a zone that it's like, man, he gets insane. These two niggas been bickering for so long that it's not just a regular matchup. These two is actually a grudge match on the low. They just don't disrespect each other. The most they might call each other ass, but ain't nobody really. The timing might be off sometimes. It's like, man, come on, man. Like, relax, bruh. But it's still a respect level there. But it's still like, nigga, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. So I'm very excited for this battle. I really like this battle. Out of 5, I'm gonna give it 4.25. I'm gonna give it 4.25. This battle has potential to be 5 trophies. That definitely has potential to be 5 trophies. I already like it on paper. And I'm excited to see this battle. Now here goes the judgment. I'm unbiased. I really think whoever wins the second round is going to win the battle. Whoever wins the second round is going to win the battle, in my opinion. And I think it's going to be 2 rounds in a row. There's not going to be a first and a third. It's going to be a first and a second or a second and a third. I think the second round is going to create some separation from, okay, let's strip away the glitz and the glamour. We here now. And I got this 2-1 either way. In my non-bias side, 2-1 either way, to be honest with you. Bias, I'm Swervo. I got Swervo with the 2-1. but non-biased. I have to get both of my opinions because I'm able to separate the two. And I think that both of these MCs cannot take each other lightly. You can't have one of those, all right, well, I mean, I'm going to just do my thing and just nah, and get sent. So I'm looking forward to this battle. That's how I call that one. Let's reset. Next one.
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment.
Listen, young boy, don't ever forget who I am and what I've done for this culture.
So lace up your boots, fuck nigga.
Big Jersey.
Foots versus Arsenal. I really like this battle. Foots versus Arsenal. I think this battle is a very good matchup. I don't know Arsenal's schedule, but when Arsenal is focused, that nigga, he really show you who a veteran really is. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit, from what I believe, this is a matchup that they both talked about, sometime in the past. And Arsenal said he was going to put in the word. And from the looks of it, Arsenal kept his word. I mean, I'm going to see what's going on type of thing. Arsenal, man, Arsenal's a real stand-up nigga in this game, man. Perception is crazy because you would think, his disrespectfulness, that he would be like that outside of the ring, and he's actually not. He's I'm not going to say he not like, can't get like that. You know what I'm saying? That's generating from somewhere. But he one of the realest battle rappers I met in this game. For real. Very honorable. He sticks to what he's talking about. He sticks to time limits. He tell you what it is. He not trying to snake you. For real. He just trying to make sure you not one of them niggas that's about to snake him. You know what I'm saying? Like he be trying to, you can kind of tell like in this game, he done seen so many people come and go. And it's like, integrity, you probably got like a first impression with him. And then he leaves you with that. Like, oh, all right, that's what you is? All right, bet that's how we going to treat you type of shit like that. So when Arsenal catch on fire, he catches on fire. And what I mean by that is you might not like every bar that he says or how literal and particular and how technical, but Arsenal knows how to battle rap. There's a difference between rapping and battle rapping. He knows how to battle. He knows how to win type of thing. Like he might not, he one of them type of niggas that, okay, bet I'm going to get to the line. It's still 1 point. Yeah, I might not 3-pointer, I might not 360 or nothing like that, but I'm going to get to the line. And next thing you know, you look up, it's like, damn, this nigga had 32 points. It's like, he one of them type. You know what I'm saying? He does. Sometimes he grabs the bars that you think, ain't nobody say that? Dang. Like, and he has that type of capability. So I'm really looking forward to the lessons that he teaches in this battle because he has a presence. I've stood across from Arsenal. She happens to one. So maybe 30. With that being said, you got Foots, who I know this. He feels slighted. Ain't no might be, nothing like that. He has this stop playing with me. What more do I have to do? When you start looking at what he's done, it's like one of those things like, where did I go wrong? What happened? So when you got that chip on your shoulder, like, okay, I guess I got to do this. I guess I got to do that. Well, why didn't you just say that? Why the people acting like this? Why is my booking being what it is? And it's just timing. Sometimes it be timing. It's some backouts and things and so forth like that. But Foots is extremely creative, extremely witty. He's one of those type of guys who just, it's like, what you on, fool? Like, how did you think about that? Like, what? God, I gotta figure this out. This shit blowing me. But it's like, yo, like how did you come across that bar? What was you looking at to come across that bar? It's so witty, type of thing. I just think that he's in a space right now where it's like, yo, don't let me get back in rotation. Don't let me get back in rotation because, there's a stigma that Foot's got with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not going to display it too much, but he's his own man. He his own man, and he just want to prove what's going on. So, with that being said, how I feel about this battle, I'm gonna give it 4 trophies. 4 trophies straight up. The potential to being for real. I hope Arsenal shows up. Like I said, I don't know his schedule. When Arsenal has another opponent pass you, he tends to be like, he takes his foot off the gas a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he done that. He done beat the game. He really done beat the game. So he's not going to have his all in the side missions unless the side mission is really intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, he'll just move on. So I got Foots first and the second. First and the second. If Foots does not win the first round, Arsenal wins. And the reason why I say that is Arsenal, he gives a lot of effort, the first round or two. Like that's when you could tell that's when his mind is the most fresh. Third round, if he ain't got nothing on the schedule, he just trying to put something together. But if he has nothing on the schedule, his third rounds, he know how to bring it home. And that's what I mean by know how to win. He'll adjust. He adjusts in the ring like just, it's hard to explain. If you're driving to the basket to your right, by third quarter, he's cutting off the right and he's forcing you left type of thing. He just adjusts very well. So I give this battle to Foots though, 2-1, and very entertaining battle. Let's reset.
Don't
Next.
play, bro. He gonna have to go to Morocco to duck smoke. He Tony Yayo. I give bro a halo. All action, no acting. I knew hard work, beat talent, like Joe Jackson.
Bugs versus Hansel. I love this matchup. Hansel, people don't really know that Hansel is he's like a secret weapon. Like it's just, he's so respected by a lot of the battle rappers, especially the new age, and some heavy hitters as well. Jazz speaks about him very high, and the way he constructs his bars. He's not killing you 10 million times in one round. He's not doing that. It's structure. He has a lot of structure to his rounds. And very, very strategic. You can tell he has a game plan. He's one of those types that you can say he's like sitting there like, before I write down anything, how am I going to approach this battle? You know what I'm saying? He one of them type. You know what I'm saying? He don't just, he just really sits back and analyzes and comes up with a plan. And when he does, man, his execution is very good. The last time he was in that studio, I believe he went against Bill Collector. It's mixed feelings about the battle. As far as the reception of the battle, people wasn't kind of rocking with him at first. Bill Collector being a vet, controlling the room. Some people might call it 2-1 either way, but I think Hansel is not a guy you sleep on. It's not a guy you sleep on at all. out of nowhere, when he catches fire, and it feels like it's the whole round. It's like, all right, bro. Time, right? Time. You start looking at the time like, man, is this nigga sneaking me? But with that being said, when we say you can't sleep on somebody, Drugs is back. And Drugs just recently had a battle on the Patriots card against Chess. And in between the battle, he felt like he was getting snaked. He was just letting Chess kind of rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a time limit issues and things and so forth like that, you know, especially if you got another battle that's coming up, you want to kind of reserve, you know, certain bars and certain things that you want to say. You know, I'm not creating no excuses, but it's just one of those things that, like, people tend to lose context. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, man, whatever the product is. And for real, you can have that. You can have that. But that don't mean that it don't make a nigga angry now. You know what I'm saying? I think Drugs is a little angry right now. He's a little angry right now. And he's back in the game. You know, and he been having this, like, this was been going on in the game right now. This was what's going on. His last showing in the Universal Studios, he went against Justice, and I think that was a very good welcome back. A lot of people have Drugs winning that battle, and a lot of people got Justice winning that battle too. So it's a 2-1, 2-1 either way battle. And I think this one, he's trying to go for the clear win. I think both of these MCs are trying to go for the clear win. These niggas look like cousins. You know, they might do a fusion dance and just turn into one nigga. Who knows? You know, type of thing. Out of 5 trophies, I'm going to give this battle. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to give this battle 3.5. And the reason why I'm giving it 3.5 is because I saw a tweet today. And Drugs said, this nigga Hansel's really good. He's really good. And it's pissing him off. So, me knowing Drugs, if he's pissed off, it can have the potential of being crazy. Like, oh, I can't go like that. Or it's like, man, he just, like, this is just going to have to work. And I think this battle is strictly on how Drugs shows up. I think this battle is strictly on how Drugs shows up. If Drugs shows up to be what I think he's going to be, 4 trophies. 4 trophies. 4 trophies for sure. He just had a battle with the Patriots. Gave him 2 weeks. To some people, that's a short time. But the Drugs, he can get it done. And it's like, it's get it done enough, though, for a nigga like Hansel. Drugs has a crazy amount of experience. And if he shows up on his B game, B+ game, let alone A, then this can be 4 trophies. But my safe bet, 3.5. This how I call it. Hey, it's right down the middle with me. This how I call it. This is my logic. So yeah, fool. We're gonna go on to the next battle. Let's reset.
Old story. You got a new face thinking he can run battle rap, hits a brick wall on that same path.
You know that motherfucking bodega gotta pay rent too, nigga. I'm the reason you coming back, nigga. We ain't seen you in how long? Don't worry. You ain't gonna be around for that long.
Give a fuck about a landlord.
And tell Core playing these games with my name just not clever. Cause I cut that bitch Misfit into so many pieces, it's gonna take like a day to process her. How you gonna...
He tried to lockpick. Ratchets blowing. The next time y'all hear that, his casket's closing.
Fire. I hate the squeak sound. Nigga, I hated the squeak. I hated that squeak. Cortez. Fonz versus Cortez. I think this is a battle where, from what I'm hearing, that Fonz, I did not see Fonz versus A Ward, but I heard some things about that battle. It was a little underwhelming on Fonz's part, from what I was hearing, and I think Cortez has said something about a reset battle, or they hit a wall, and that's kind of like the strategy. You know what I'm saying? It's like a repair. It's like a damage control type of thing. And Cortez is like, man, I ain't going like that, man. I ain't going like that. Like, yeah, all right, you gonna mess around and have to reconstruct all the way. I like this battle. I'm not as excited as I am with the other battles. I gotta keep it 100. But I do want to see this battle. I do want to see this battle just because I want to see the competitiveness, So out of this battle, I'm gonna give it, I gotta be honest, 2.5. 2.5. Hey, y'all want me to call it fair? I'm gonna call it fair. And it probably has the potential to me to be 3.5. I think that is strictly going to be on the conversation. If Cortez round 3 is something we got to speak about, and he talking, you know what I'm saying? Then that can give the battle some content. Fonz doesn't truly believe in going into that heartfelt stuff that much. He kind of believes, from what I remember, man, we're going to leave that for the tracks. We're going to leave that for a song. Other than that, he trying to battle. So if Fonz has one of those rounds where he just like, if all I do is punch, nigga, stop it. If all I do is punch, with nigga, block it. If he has one of those rounds where he's absolutely on fire, I think a combination of that round when he's on fire, and then a combination of Cortez's third round can absolutely make that into a 3.5. So that's my judgment on that battle. We're going to keep it moving. Let's reset.
I don't got no friends and shit. I done been by myself so long, I ain't even realized when the pandemic hit. I've been serving.
Lace some boots up and come on outside, bro. So you might as well come on out here and be another victim of mine.
Hey, yo, Smack, what we doing? This ain't that.
And I fear no nigga cause niggas bleed. I need something that can fit in my bag, so I'm picking these. You said if you get mad, you slap.
The big 7, nigga. Better come correct.
Could have picked a better highlight.
I'm not playing with nobody.
It's a lot different.
Swamp versus Kid Slade. Content. As of recently, Swamp is a true warrior, fool. It be things that Swamp be battling, and I'm not talking about the ring, fool. It's things outside of battle rap that he really be battling, and he shows up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, that nigga can write a book. I ain't lying to you, man. Content. He has the ability to put things in his most simplest form that's easy to digest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he finds a way to just consolidate his feelings and put it into 2 to 4 bars. It's like, damn, you done told a whole day in 4 bars, type of thing like that. And he's experienced some losses, some health issues, and I think wanting to, we look at this game as an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us don't have counseling. That girl that we used to rap to, you know what I'm saying? She gone. She don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? They gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, so people use battle rap to kind of like express a lot of things that's been happening. You know what I'm saying? I think Swamp has that ability to tap into that content, and creative as well. So next we got we got Kid Slade, man. Kid Slade. Prospect. One of the earliest prospects. He came into the game, and before he got derailed by his situation, star. And I think they're seeing that, you know what? We kind of let go of a potential star. Like, we got caught up in some of the bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Kid Slade is one of the most underrated. He shows up, his conviction, his content, creative. You know what I'm saying? I think both of them witty. I definitely think both of them witty. But it's like dope boy witty. You know what I'm saying? Like Swamp said, man, if I gotta put this on the scale to show you, to prove it to you, I'm gonna charge you extra. That's like Kid Slade language. You know what I'm saying? So when we got both of those type of languages going back and forth, it's about to be a lot of selling going on in between it. It's about to be a lot of selling. You know what I'm saying? Niggas might hear a good number. You know. But how I'm gonna rate this battle? I'm going with 4. I'm going with 4 trophies. Solid 4 trophies. I think it's not a half because there is no grudge or nothing like that. There is no edge to it. It's just one of those like, oh man, I like this matchup. Let's see what's going on. So I ain't get the big trophy. A lot of these battles didn't get the big trophy because it's not like this is the one. Like, this is the one. I didn't get that from this card, but I do have a lot of good battles that I do want to see. So how am I call? Oh, I forgot to call Fonz and Cortez. I'm sorry. I forgot to call Fonz and Cortez. Fonz and Cortez, I'm going to give that to Fonz. 2-1. I'm going to get that to Fonz 2-1. First and a second. Sometimes Fonz takes his foot off the third. He takes his foot off the third. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I apologize. But this battle right here, Kid Slade versus Swamp. I just gotta see what type of bag Swamp get into, man. If Swamp start talking, man, I don't know. I have this battle 2-1 either way. And it comes down to the third. I think it's 1-1 going into the third. Yeah, fool. 1-1 going into the third, and whoever wins the third wins the battle. So, URL Redemption 5 going down March 28th, Saturday, Orlando. If you're in the area, get them niggas an email. Send them an email. Get on the list. See if you can come through. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, man. It's love. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to show love at the events, man. These last couple of events, I've been seeing a lot of love being shown. You know what I'm saying? MCs, we feed off of energy. You know what I'm saying? In between some of these battles, please have a seat. Have a seat. Get your foot fatigue back up. Get that foot energy back. You know what I'm saying? If you're standing on your feet too long, it go from to yeah, because your feet killing you. You know what I'm saying? So get your seats. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some plates outside or something like that. Get your food. Get your sip. Don't get too messed up. You know what I'm saying? You still want to comprehend what's going on. But pop out this weekend, March 28th, Redemption 5 trophies. We are out of here.
Yeah. My niggas provide quality sweatshirts